Hello, and welcome to the Pastor's Study. Sometimes our spiritual journey is a hard one, and life sometimes is tough, and the struggles that come out. And sometimes when we are involved in another person's life, it continues to be difficult. We help them on the journey, we try to encourage them, we teach them the scriptures, and it can become exhausting. Paul says, as he looks and writes to the Philippians, he says, "But even if I am being poured out as a drink offering upon the sacrifice and service of your faith, I rejoice and share my joy with you all." Paul says, you know what? It's been worth it all. He says, I know that sometimes as I sit here in prison, it's hard for me to understand what's going on in your life. And it's hard sometimes to know if what I did in investing in your life was worth it. But he says, you know what? Even if I've been, and that the drink offering, it's something you pour out that you never get back. If you spill a glass of water on the ground, you don't get that water back. That soaks into the ground usually so quickly you can't even sop it up. Or you might be able to get a little moisture in it, but certainly not enough to refill that glass. You'll never recapture all that you spill on the ground. Well, that's what Paul's saying. I'm not going to get that back, those parts of my life that I poured out, but it's been worth it all because I see what's going on in your life. And then he says, I rejoice in that. And he says, I want to encourage you to do the same thing. I want you to rejoice in the same way. I want you to share in what I share in. I want you to get excited when you pour your life into someone else's. Paul is encouraging us to invest in other people's lives, to spend time reading the Bible with them, spend time sharing our faith with them. The Christian faith is more than just going to church on a Sunday morning. It's more than just picking up the Bible here and there. It's about talking about your faith. It's about coming alongside of somebody who's hurting and helping them, encouraging them, reaching out to them, giving them the strength they need, pouring your life into theirs. That's what Paul was doing to the Philippians, and that's what he was encouraging the Philippians to do with others. All you got to do is look around you. There are all types of people around you who have never heard about Jesus Christ or the gospel message or that they need a Savior. Pour your life into them and you will find great joy. Till next time in the Pastor's Study, goodbye and may God bless.